Caribbean, and I'm
a city that does not sleep.
so I've heard. So I've heard.
We can be a little New York. There's something to do every day.
What's up, y'all? Ever wonder what it's really like to solo travel to the most luxurious island in the Caribbean? Let me show you what no one talks about. This was my first solo trip internationally, and I'm going to give you all the details about St. Martin.
So we just had to deplane, or we're in the process of deplaning because there were maintenance issues. So everybody's getting off right now, and we have to switch planes.
So I'm landing at the Princess Juliana Airport in St. Martin. It is world famous, literally one of the most extreme airport landings on earth. I mean, where else do planes fly just feet above your head while you're on the beach? Check that out. It's in the video. But this place isn't just an airport, it's a whole attraction. People fly just to watch the planes land, and me, I got to experience it up close. Right from the window seat and on the beach, it was like touching the sky and the sea at the same time. So there are taxis and drivers right in front of the airport, and I'm about to get this knowledge before I get to my hotel.
Caribbean, and I'm
a city that does not sleep.
So I've heard. So I've heard.
We can be a little New York. There's something to do every day.
Now, what are these houses up here?
Those people build them, and they are mostly rented as Airbnb.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, I see people up there having parties and stuff.
Oh.
And the taller ones are just condos and apartments.
Okay.
If you need taxis out front of your hotel, there are taxi stations.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Like they can take me to the port for like a boat tour or something?
Yes.
And then they'll pick me up?
You can arrange with them to come back and get you.
When I pulled up to the resort, they had golf carts lined up to take us to the adults only side. And you know I had to stay there. Grown woman vibes only. The gym, gorgeous. Definitely hitting that later. The taxi driver, so sweet. She gave me the best tips about the island, places to eat, things to do. I already knew this trip was about to be something special. But first, we must check in. This is my room, y'all. The bathroom is massive. Like, for one person, this is luxury. I'm solo, but that doesn't mean I'm skimping out on the experience. They handed me a Caribbean cocktail when I walked in. My balcony, it's given just enough space for me, a little moment to breathe. I'm overlooking a rooftop, but I can see the 24-hour pool and the ocean in the distance. There's even a little seating area, and below me are swim out suites, rooms with direct access to the pool. If you're bringing a bae or a boo, that's the move. But me, I got this view, this peace, and this soft Caribbean breeze. So far, 10 out of 10. But this is just the beginning. Hit that subscribe button because next I'm showing y'all what it's really like to travel solo in paradise. So I couldn't really talk while I was getting in. I met this girl from Atlanta that was here getting surgery, and then they gave me the wristband to get into my room. Let's see, change clothes. So I'm gonna go out. Just this is the adult side. They have the swim out rooms, and this is my balcony. Ooh. So super excited. I'm about to go and get something to eat, and then y'all can be my lunch partner. So let's talk about this hotel. The Sonesta Ocean Point Resort is an all-inclusive, adults-only 5-star hotel. And if you want a butler, you can choose to have one. There's another side for all ages, but for this side, there are multiple pools, restaurants, and if you stay on this side, then you have access to this particular restaurant. It's only available and accessible to the adult side, and it overlooks the ocean, and it is literally on a cliff. This is the bar area. They changed their menu every single day. And of course, this is an all-inclusive restaurant, so all of my food was included. After eating, I wanted to listen to some live music, which was also on the resort. I used to think luxury travel was something you did with someone, a partner, a bestie, a group, but here I am, mid-30s, single, and treating myself to joy. And guess what? I'm loving every second. This is St. Maarten, an island where turquoise waters meet soft life energy. I'm sharing all the gems, how to plan, what to wear, where to save, where to splurge, and how to love your own company along the way. And excuse my allergies because they are kicking my tail on this trip. Good morning, everyone. Excuse my face, but I didn't wash off my makeup last night, which is horrible. But we are up. It's 8 o'clock. My sister actually called me this morning, checking in. It's Friday. I wanted to originally go on a boat tour, and I had time to get up, but I see that all of them are sold out, and the hotel gave me this sheet, but none of them go to Pinel Island, which is where I really want to go. They have horseback riding, ATVs, but I definitely want to go to that specific island, and I don't see it on here. So hopefully I'll book today and then hop on tomorrow. The itinerary today, probably have breakfast on my balcony and then just explore the property some more, go to Maho Beach, walk down to the other beach, just have a relaxing day. So let me be real, I didn't always feel this confident traveling alone. This was my first solo travel trip internationally. I've traveled in the US by myself, but this was different. There was a time I was worried, would people stare? Would I feel awkward at dinner? Could I truly enjoy this without someone next to me? What I've learned is being solo is a superpower. You become more present, you talk to yourself with kindness, you start trusting your own rhythm. And as you saw in that previous trip, I was on no one's time. I was not confident in my plan, and that's what solo traveling is about. Being one with yourself, in tune with yourself, figuring out what you want to do, and not being on someone's schedule.
It was a nice gym, by the way. Very nice. You could look over to the ocean. And yeah, I'm just walking up to my room. I don't know if I mentioned, but they gave you these wristbands with your hotel key. So it's very convenient. You have to go up another flight. But I'm not going down there. One more.
Let me tell you about the moment I almost had the perfect solo photo at the world famous Maho Beach. It is extremely small, but picture this. I'm standing there, camera in hand, looking cute, waiting for a plane to fly directly over my head, and it did. Like all the iconic IG photos and videos, and I missed it. I mean, it just wasn't what I needed. But the truth is, solo travel isn't always polished. You'll miss shots, you'll get your hair wet, and you'll laugh at yourself a lot. But honestly, that's part of the magic. I want to stress that to you. Just enjoy the moments.
We ain't gotta get it back right away. Have it figured out right away. We just trying to see the light of day. Stop signs in a right away. You can leave if you got to. If you reach, I'ma catch you. Who am I to deny you? Knowing I broke it all.
This trip reminded me that life doesn't wait for anyone, and neither should we. Luxury isn't just a location, it's how you treat yourself. I didn't get every perfect shot, but I got what I came for: peace, confidence, clarity. This trip was a love letter to my future self. I advocate for solo travel to every single person. If you need that much needed break from the hustle and bustle of everyday life, take the solo trip. Do your due diligence and live your life.
Actually, do y'all have like a fruity smoothie? Well, no. Do you have like we call them like rosés?
Rosé?
Like rosé, but it's frozen. It's like a smoothie type.
I never heard about that.
Like a frozen rosé? Okay.
We have rosé wine, but I don't know if we froze it, if it would be good.
It is. We have
with the ice and the.
I'll show you what I'm talking about.
The waitress delivered everything I wanted to the T, and this resort has had amazing customer service. And then I wanted to explore the next pool in the adults only side. I got a cabana, which was included in the resort fee, so it was very, very relaxing. This trip reminded me I don't have to wait, not for a partner, not for a perfect moment, not for a perfect or special occasion. I am the moment. I created this experience for me and every woman who's ever wondered if she could do the same. And I'm here to tell you, yes, you can. You're worthy of softness, of space, of solo joy. So I booked a Catamaran trip and it was around $150 from the hotel. I'll be honest, I was a little nervous at first, but once I got on the boat, baby, it was magic. It was a mix of families and solo travelers. The vibes was cool. The sun was out. Even though they said it might rain, I didn't care. I was in the moment. I noticed a lot of folks sitting at the front from getting seasick, so I stayed in the back, posted up, soaking it all in. We stopped at the first island where they created an underwater art gallery out of a shipwreck. People were snorkeling with turtles. It was stunning. I didn't get in, but I had breakfast at the hotel, but they served us breakfast on board. And let me tell you, it was so good. Just a little snack before the next island. And y'all, don't sleep on the unlimited rum punch because that alone was worth the trip. We went to Maho Beach where planes fly right over your head. If you remember, I went there before and it was epic fail, but hey, the Catamaran gave me a better view. Then we pulled up to this gorgeous island. I was told Will Smith and some big wigs have homes there. I walked the beach alone, had a photo shoot, and played in the sand like a big kid. That water was crystal clear. It was rocky and I had to pick my battles, but listen, I was in my soft, barefoot era. This one guy, he was giving Snoop Dogg energy. Started fishing off the boat. He caught like 7 fish with just bread, so it was an amazing experience. He cleaned them, bagged them, and said, "That's dinner tonight," and I love that energy. The Catamaran crew cooked lunch right on the boat. We sat, we ate, we watched the sea. I kept thinking, this is freedom. This is what solo travel is all about. Even when the rain came, it didn't ruin a thing. It was still beautiful. I got back, cleaned up, and got ready for dinner and the club. But this moment, this soft, salty, sun-kissed moment stayed with me.
me on the airplane came and sat with me because I was sitting by myself, so that was cool. And then I ended up going to a rooftop bar, Sunset. It's a bar and lounge. They had live music, and it overlooked the ocean as well. And surprisingly, I met a group of women. They were from Raleigh, North Carolina. So they came and we laughed and they danced. It was so much fun.
So I took a late night swim in the swim out pool. Again, this is an all inclusive hotel, so everything is included. I went to a restaurant, it's on the rooftop. They have Mediterranean food, so sushi, everything that you can think of, ceviche. The food was bomb again. And then I decided to go to the club.
So, being that this is my last night in St. Martin, I hit up the club. I went to Club Lotus. It was lit as you see. Oh my goodness. I arranged for a taxi to drop me off and pick me up when the club closed. I met some people that were staying at my hotel. They were from DC, super cool. They got bottle services. We were VIP. The music, Caribbean, hip hop, R&B, techno, house. It was dope. So I really needed to go to a souvenir shop, which was fairly close. I forgot to mention there is a community police department right next door to the resort, so that was great. I picked up some magnets for my family, some shirts, and they had a perfume shop that was had all the latest perfumes. And then it was pretty much time for me to, get ready for the airport. So I walked back to the property to grab a bite to eat. Although I had already checked out, I still had access to the food. This is the all ages side and the swim up bar. They have a pool. This is where they serve grilled food, and there was always a long line, so I didn't get to eat there. But I finally made it to the pizza spot. They had amazing food. It didn't look like much, the pizza, but it was some of the best pizza I had ever had. I am walking to get on the golf cart so they can take me to the front of the resort, and then I am departing. I'm so sad. So this wraps up my first international solo trip. I had an amazing time. It is one for the books, and I would definitely do it again. Thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment, and God bless.